I will say that I had a normal childhood. I was afraid of the dark, and I was afraid of just about everything as a kid. As I grew up, I practiced some habits that I have yet to break. One of them, in particular, is putting on music every time that I'm alone, or whenever it's nighttime and I feel frightened or scared. You see, I developed this habit back when I was a boy, because I figured that the monsters in my closet or under my bed would be too busy dancing and listening to the music than to attack me, and I would be able to fall asleep just soundly. Now, my dad, he had a very late job, and would always come back home very, very late. Most of the time when I was in bed. And so I would put on my little record player, and I would let it run until the end. And sometimes I could hear him coming up the stairs, his loud, tired footsteps hitting each step along the way. That especially happened when he was home late, or whenever the record had run out before he had gotten home, and if I was still up, maybe I had too much soda that night. My father would always come into my room and just check on me. Just creak open the door just a little bit, and then shut it and go to bed. After all, his job was pretty late, and I wouldn't get to see him in the mornings. I guess he just wanted to check up on me, to make sure I was okay. My mother had left a long time ago, and so it was just me and my father, and so I was alone a lot in my childhood. I would usually play the records a lot, because I was home alone a lot, and I was afraid of the dark and being alone. Recently, 11 years later, my father passed away, and I had to go and move all of his stuff out of the house. He still kept up my old room until he died, and so I was moving all of his stuff into my car and donating it and whatnot, going through everything. And it was nighttime. It was very late for me. And so I decided for one last time before I sold the bed, I would sleep in my old room. And now that I'm an adult, I no longer have to play music when I sleep. But tonight, I wish I did. Because somewhere around midnight, I was still awake, restless and thinking about my family and my father, when I heard loud, tired footsteps marching up the stairs. And then I heard the one sound you never want to hear when you're alone trying to sleep. I heard my door gently creak open.